Good evening from a beautiful day here in Los Angeles, California. Right now it's actually the late evening. It's about 5 in the afternoon, but the weather is perfect right now. We are dealing with a heat wave right now, and it's been about 90 degrees every single day. However, in the late evenings, it's absolutely perfect. Now, right now, I'm in the heart of downtown Los Angeles. I'm right on the borderline of Skid Row, and although all of these tents and this life that happens out here is very interesting, today I'm not here to document this. We'll be coming out here another day. Right now I'm actually here to show you guys the incredible Hotel Cecil, which has undoubtedly become extremely famous over the last few months because of many different documentaries and short docu-series that can be found all over the internet, all over Netflix, Amazon Video, and Hulu, which is actually why I'm here. I just got done watching a documentary all about Hotel Cecil, and it has intrigued me so much. So I figured, why not come on out here and show you guys this incredible hotel that was built in 1925. Now, there have been, since I've been here for like the last 45 minutes, there have been a lot of people showing up here to take pictures with the hotel because, man, like I said, it's becoming extremely popular. And besides that, wow, some people are out here racing, but besides that, it's also extremely beautiful. Now, before I tell you a bit more about the Hotel Cecil, I just want to show you guys this place. Now, based on the outside of it, it looks like it is home to several hundred different rooms. Right now, the front entrance is completely boarded up, and they actually got rid of the Hotel Cecil branding that used to live on the front of this building. And right now it's just empty, it's plain. And in fact, it actually received a complete rebranding in 2007 because of all of the murders and the different unfortunate situations that were occurring inside of the hotel. They actually tried to give it a complete different rebranding and name it Stay on Main, while also still maintaining the Hotel Cecil side. However, that didn't last too long. Right now, as you can tell, it has completely shut its doors, and it turns out that right now this building is actually worth over $80 million. Now, I don't know, I think it was a bad business move shutting this down, especially after all the documentaries that have come out. So many people are literally showing up here from all around the world to come and take pictures with this hotel because it is absolutely stunning. Now, in the docu-series I was just watching about this place, we actually learned about an Asian Canadian woman who her name was Elisa, who came here for a vacation in 2013. She stayed here, and yeah, next thing you know, she disappeared. People had no idea where she went, and it wasn't until several weeks later that they found her on a water tank at the very top of this hotel. So let's actually walk on up a little bit closer and see what it's looking like up close, because man, this place is interesting. It's very interesting. It has a crazy story, crazy history, and man, unfortunately we can't go on in there and stay the night. I don't know, personally, if I was the owner of this hotel, I would probably turn it into some sort of haunted thriller hotel stay, because I'm sure it would fill up in prices. But I believe there are certain laws that the government have put into place to not allow that to happen. So what it looks like from this outside, so right along the sides of it, there's actually a public parking area. But let's come on in here and see if I can show you guys a better view of what it's looking like back in here. So as I mentioned, this hotel, one of the main reasons why it has suffered so much and has such a dark history is actually because it is located right in the heart of Skid Row. Actually, the borders of Skid Row are right here on this street, Main Street, and circle all the way around the hotel. So from the very beginning, this place started attracting a very rough crowd, something very much different than what the owners had intended for the hotel. Now, as you can tell, there are 3 different buildings. One here, this is the front on Main Street. the middle building, and the third building. Now, the woman that we actually just got done hearing about, her name was Elisa Lam, I'm pretty sure it was, or Liam, and she lived, or she was actually staying on the 6th floor of this first building, and ended up being found inside of the water tank over on the roof, which I can show you from the other side of this hotel, or from the street. Now, as I mentioned, I'm seeing a lot of fans, a lot of different lights on, but there is actually no like entrance into this building. However, I can't say that I would enter if there was one, because that is very, very creepy. I wouldn't feel comfortable entering that place by myself or on my own, but man, it's a stunning place. I can see it having a lot of potential, especially now after all of the documentaries and the murder stories. I can definitely see it becoming a place that you would love to visit and stay in for several nights. Now, as I mentioned, lots of people coming on by here to see what the Hotel Cecil is looking like these days. Now, let me show you guys the front. So everything bordered up, fenced up. However, look at the architecture of this place. Absolutely stunning. Here on the floor, Hotel Cecil print. So this here would have been the main entrance of Hotel Cecil. Right now it is completely bordered up. I have already tried walking up in here. No hope. No electric door today. There still is a camera. That looks pretty new. But yeah, here is completely closed. And over in this direction is actually where the entrance or the lobby was to the Stay on Main facility that they had completely tried to rebrand and make as a luxury hotel for travelers. But although it does look super beautiful in there, it looks a bit rough. It looks like, you know, it's probably attracted a different kind of crowd. Hey, how's it going? Yeah. No, not on her, just of the hotel.
I mean, yeah, it's haunted.
Yeah, just walking around and checking it out. So it's all over the internet right now. It's trending.
Is this part not open anymore, I guess?
Yeah, I'm guessing, but I don't know, dude. I've seen all the lights and fans on up here.
Maybe they changed it to another hotel on the other side. It's called like Stay on Main or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, because everything that happened, they changed the name of it.
Okay.
I mean, it's still the same ownership. But like,
We'll have to walk over there and check it out then.
But yeah, I guess no one's staying here.
I probably wouldn't stay here.
Right.
Take care, bro. So yeah, look, it looks like under this overhang is used as a place for homeless people. Wow, that doesn't look too appealing to the eye. And yeah, man, it smells horrible here. But look at the inside of this entrance. Looks like these are all like different wallpapers, heater cores for the different rooms that did exist here beforehand. And as you can tell, people pulling up in all sorts of directions to take pictures of Hotel Cecil. Now, I wish I could zoom on into these windows to show you guys, but man, it looks absolutely crusty in there. I wonder how exactly all of the people or all of those rooms are actually turned on right now. Now, that guy actually did just mention that he thinks that the hotel changed its name to Stay on Main, which it did, in fact, but the entrance to the Stay on Main hotel was actually right here. For the last 5 years before its closing, it actually had Stay on Main labels where you see these silver platforms with gold trim. Really, really cool. But yeah, that no longer exists. However, man, I want to walk you guys a bit further down the road right now so I can show you guys the water tanks where Elisa Lam was actually found several weeks after her disappearance. And then I think we're gonna go ahead and call it a day there with the video. So as you can tell, man, this is definitely a rough area. I don't know why anybody would possibly come and stay in this hotel if it was open. Secondly, I don't know what people were thinking staying in that hotel in the middle of the 1900s, let alone in 2013. So I don't know if you guys can see, but way up there, those are the water tanks. Those are the water tanks. Actually, the one we're looking at isn't the one that her body was found in, but the one to the left of it is where firefighter teams and, well, originally the maintenance manager found her in there, but where the firefighter teams went up and actually pulled her body out of the water tank. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be the end of this little short video through downtown Los Angeles. Please let me know if there's anything else that you'd like to see from here. If you're interested on seeing how these people are living, please let me know, and I'll try and find someone that looks approachable. Now, I'm not gonna lie, that was the complete intention on coming out here today originally, was to hopefully talk to somebody and get an insight to what it is like living life out here on Skid Row. What are some of the daily challenges that you go through being homeless here in downtown Los Angeles? But unfortunately, man, we haven't found anybody that looks approachable. Every time we thought that we could go up and talk to somebody, they completely just started freaking out. Like, I had one guy just right before I started rolling this clip running behind me with a bottle of vodka yelling, "This can't be happening, this can't be happening." And I was just like, you know what, we're gonna save that for another day. Not ready to deal with all that. But for now, guys, one more look at Hotel Cecil. And also, if you haven't already, make sure to go on Netflix, watch that documentary. It's actually really, really good. This place has a crazy history, and I'm sure you're gonna love it. Later, guys.